Okay, I want to make a couple quick observations because mainstream media is absolutely going crazy. The government is going crazy. Big Pharma is going crazy because everybody's excited, and a lot of Americans are going crazy because St. Fauci actually took the Big Pharma jab. No questions are being asked by fake stream media. No, and I'm not making any assertions right here, guys. I am just stating some facts. We're going to read a couple comments under some of these popular mainstream fake stream news sites. We're going to take a look at some likes and dislike ratios, and stay tuned because I got a cliffhanger for you. You got to see the very end of this video. Stay tuned. It's going to be well worth your wait. Check this out. Everybody's covering this. Fox News is covering it. ABC, CBS, NBC, MSLSD. Everybody's covering it. And if you look at some of these videos, if you just click on any one of these videos, look at the dislike to like ratio. Look at this. I can't figure this out. The Today Show has 2.66 million subscribers. They just uploaded this today and it's only got 1,245 views. But look at the dislike to like ratio. 12 dislikes to 16, now 13 dislikes to 16 likes. Look at some of these comments right here. Look, I can't even say that right here online. It's in the comments section in a Silicon Valley platform, YouTube, but I can't say this right here. But a lot of people think this about this particular doctor. Look at this. Liars and blank on the stage. Wake up if you want, people. That dead you know what tissue should feel right at home in that walking you know what. Speaking of St. Fauci, and this isn't me. This is, you can find these in the comment section under the Today Show YouTube channel. Look at this right here. This is the biggest crime against humanity. And here's the question that mainstream media is not asking. See, you got to ask yourself a question, Americans. Do you know that St. Fauci took the jab? The answer, if you're honest with yourself, you have to answer, I don't know. I don't know if he actually took the Moderna mRNA jab or the Pfizer jab. You don't know if he took saline. You really don't. I don't either. But the question is, why does mainstream media not ask the question? Check this out from CNN. 1.2 thousand dislikes, 2.3 thousand likes. Check this out. Let's see. 2,336 likes to 1,200 dislikes. Look at some of these comments right here. Can't wait for part 2 in 28 days. Look what this guy says right here. This is such a blatant what? Oh, what's that word? You can't say on the internet. This guy says, St. Fauci, how many shares of stock in Moderna do you have? That'd be a really good question for mainstream media. Do they ask it? Hey, Dr. Fauci, do you own stock in Pfizer? How about Johnson & Johnson? How about Inovio? How about Moderna? Do you own any stock in that? Why didn't they show any bottle of jab to confirm? If they're going to go on live TV in front of millions of people, the least they can do is improve their you know what. And a lot of people are saying this, guys. I'm not giving you my opinion about it, but I do want to show you this. I want to show you what Always Broadcasting Crap ABC News says about this as they're covering it. Check this out.
And here comes Dr. Fauci now. He, like everyone else, will have to answer the questionnaire about his health. And then he presumably will be asked why he is getting the vaccine today. Let's listen in.
So many in our nation are saying, if Dr. Fauci gets the vaccine, I'm going to get the vaccine. So tell us a little bit of why it's important.
You know what's sad about that? It's true. A lot of people are saying that. They're saying if Dr. Fauci gets it, if Alex Azar gets it, if Collins, who's Dr. Fauci's boss, if he gets it, if Mike Pence gets it, if the president or Kamala Harris or Joe Biden, if they get it, I'll get it. What kind of lunacy is that? Or let me just ask it this way. Is that lunacy or is that rational, logical thinking?
Well, for me, it's important for two reasons. One is that I'm an attending physician here on the staff at the National Institutes of Health Clinical Center. And so I do see patients, but as important or more important is as a symbol to the rest of the country that I feel extreme confidence in the safety and the efficacy of this vaccine. And I want to encourage.
If there's extreme confidence, then why are we going to have, and you'll see it here in a second when he gets the jab, why do we have preloaded syringes? Why aren't they taking this out of just the regular COVID 1984 bottle? Why aren't they doing that? And even if they did that, how could they assure us that this wasn't saline solution? How can they assure us that this actually is the same jab that every other American and everybody else in the world is going to get? There is no assurance. It's, if you believe it, that's all it is a belief. It is not a knowing, it's a belief. Knowledge is the enemy of belief. Belief is the enemy of knowledge.
Everyone who has the opportunity to get vaccinated so that we could have a veil of protection over this country that would end this pandemic.
Translation, we will not have a veil of protection over this country or the world unless you bow down and submit to and roll up your sleeves for Big Pharma. That is the translation. Now watch this. When you have your arm extended to the side right here, you are engaging your deltoid muscle. When you're engaging the deltoid muscle, you are flexing that muscle. And I don't know. I'm not a medical professional, never went to medical school, and I am not giving any medical advice whatsoever in this video. But if you are a medical professional, is it normal for somebody to hold up their arm like that with their deltoid engaged before they get a needle intramuscularly?
Fauci for coming today.
Notice his arm is in the air. It's not resting in his lap.
Questions, concerns?
No.
All right. I'm gonna just scrunch up a little bit here.
Even further, his deltoid is even further engaged right here.
Trying to get a good intramuscular injection here. Thanks for helping out.
Still engaged. Muscle still engaged. I don't know. And by the way, I don't know if this is a big deal or not. Can we even tell that there's a piece of metal there? Can we? I don't know. I don't know. There it goes. Supposedly it's in right there. And supposedly the Big Pharma VAXX has been delivered into the system of St. Fauci. Now for the cliffhanger, and I haven't played it yet, but I will shortly. Notice which arm St. Fauci gets the jab in. This is his left arm. Your right, his left arm.
Let go. Let me put a band-aid on. There we go. Okay, so thank you so much.
That's called a photo op. That's called PR, public relations. That's called, in some circles, propaganda. I'm not calling it that, but some people could call it that. And what are they propagandizing for? They are propagandizing for Big Pharma, for Moderna, for Pfizer, not for you. Now watch this. And I want to give a shout out to Joshy Ross 86 who pointed this out. I just want to show you, and this is why I made a big deal out of it going into his left arm. Watch what he does.
I felt a little bit achy, but nothing to be bothering or distracting me. Went to bed last night, had a good night's sleep. Woke up this morning. The only thing I have is just a little bit of a soreness in the arm. Otherwise, I'm doing really well.
All right. Did you pick that up? First, I want to point this out. Notice that all the writing is not reversed. It's not transposed. It's not backwards. This says NIH. The writing facing the camera is in the proper order. The writing facing the camera for the background of where Anthony, St. Fauci got his Moderna jab or Pfizer jab, whichever one it was. It says gets Moderna shot. Okay, so he got the Moderna jab. But notice that the writing is right side up. It's not inverted. So this definitely is his left shoulder. But did you notice what he did as he's facing the camera over here? Watch this. What did he do?
Nothing to be bothering or distracting me. Went to bed last night, had a good night's sleep. Woke up this morning. The only thing I have is just a little bit of a soreness in the arm.
He has currently, present tense, a soreness in the arm. Which arm did he pat? He patted his right arm, not his left arm. If you were sore, this is, and again, YouTube, this is just a question. If you were truly sore and you were being honest about your soreness, wouldn't you pat the arm that's sore from the jab? That's just a question. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the global thought police in the comments section below. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know. And don't forget, I have a main channel called HighImpactFlix. Please subscribe over there. And while I still have this platform, please go over to BitChute and Library at HighImpactFlix. I'll leave these links in the description below, and my HighImpactTV.com site. All this stuff is going to be in the description and the pinned comment for you, because I'll tell you what, guys, I do not want the relationship I have with you, my audience, to be severed because of Silicon Valley's crazy censorship. I will see you guys in the next heavily censored shadow ban video.